Good morning. Welcome to this fruitful day. May this be a day of completion of a lot of dreams and may it bring your dreams to fruition. So thank you for joining us. Amitu and Bhuvan here with us. Today is the 10th anniversary. It would be lovely to wish the couple. Okay, not yet logged in. I think having a late morning nonetheless. Let's start our Pixit programming and let's walk and run towards our dreams, knowing each one of them is coming true. And so it is. Yes, I'm a winner in this game of life. Left leg in the front, and let's run towards our dreams once more. Yes. How wonderful. Fantastic. This game of life is amazing and let's live it to the hilt. How wonderful. All right, then today is our day 19 in mirror work. Another 2 days and the journey will be over. So I hope you're all doing exercises very well and I really hope that you are finding some change. If yes, please let us know whenever possible through your messages in the group or whatever. I hope Inaji, you had a good birthday yesterday. Apologies, we didn't remember your birthday, so sorry for that, but I really wish you the very best. All right, so today is day 19. Can I have a volunteer to read? Nehal, would you want to read? Perfect. All right, so yesterday we talked about receiving our prosperity, and today we are going to be talking about living our life with an attitude of gratitude. This is what the day is all about. So let's start our day, day 19, living your attitude of gratitude. Today is devoted to thanking life for all its many gifts and learning how to live with an attitude of gratitude every single day. So let's start.
Good morning. Am I audible?
Absolutely.
Did you know that prosperity and gratitude go hand in hand? I am always grateful to be one with universal wisdom and backed by universal power. I have noticed that the universe loves gratitude. The more grateful you are, the more goodies you get. When I say goodies, I don't mean only material things. I mean all the people, places, and experiences that makes life so wonderfully worth living. You know how great you feel when your life is filled with love and joy, and health and creativity, and you get green lights and parking places. This is how our lives are meant to be lived. This is how our lives can be if we are grateful. The universe is a generous, abundant giver, and it likes to be appreciated. Think about how you feel when you give a friend a present. If the person looks at it and frowns or says, "It's not my style, I'd never use anything like that," then you will have little desire to ever give the person a present again. However, if your friend's eyes dance with delight and she's pleased and thankful, then every time you see something that she would like, you will want to give it to her. For quite some time now, I have been accepting every compliment and every present with a thought. I accept this with joy and pleasure and gratitude. I have learned that the universe loves this expression, and I constantly get the most wonderful presents.
So simply in life, whatever is dealt, whatever, we're supposed to accept with being humble, being grateful, with pleasure, whether you like it or whether you don't. Get it as a cue from the universe. For at the most, you won't like something and you have to pass it on. So what? At least you've received something. So very important to keep accepting things in gratitude with an attitude of having life, having your back, and having a joyful expression. With that comes abundance, with that comes prosperity, and with that, we are increasing our attitude of gratitude every single moment. So even if you get a scratch, you just scratch your arm somewhere, it's meant to be. So accept that also, because that's also for some reason. So very simply, just accept every single thing. Yes, let's continue.
Be grateful for the moment you wake up in the morning. If you start the day by saying, "Thank you, bed, for a good night's sleep." From this beginning, it is easy to think of many, many more things to be grateful for. By the time I've gotten out of bed, I have probably expressed gratitude for 80 or 100 different places, people, things, and experiences in my life. In the evening, just before you go to sleep, review your day and bless and be grateful for all your experiences, even the challenging ones. If you feel that you made a mistake or made a decision that was not the best, forgive yourself. Be grateful for all the lessons you've learned, even the painful ones. They are little treasures that have been given to you. As you learn from them, your life will change for the better. Rejoice when you see a portion of the dark side of yourself. This means that you are ready to let go of something that has been hindering you. At that moment, you can say, "Thank you for showing me this, so I can heal it and move on." Spend as many moments as you can today and every day being grateful for all the good in your life. If you have little good in your life now, it will increase. If you have an abundant life now, it will increase. This is a win-win situation. You are happy and the universe is happy. The attitude of gratitude increases your abundance. When you interact with people today, tell them how grateful you are for what they've done. Tell sales clerks, waiters, postal workers, employers, employees, friends, family, and perfect strangers. Let's help make this world of grateful and thankful giving and receiving. Let's affirm, "I joyously give to life, and life lovingly gives back to me."
So this entire chapter, if you see, is the basic foundation of the book called Magic by Rhonda Byrne. So just that the Rhonda Byrne's entire book has come to us in a nutshell. So being grateful for every single thing, for your bed, for your the floor that you walk on, Mother Earth, universe, whatever comes from the top to the bottom is something that we're supposed to be grateful every single day. We wake up to gratitude and we sleep to gratitude. And that's also a day time when we say, let's talk about manifestation, where you are empowering your own feelings by being grateful for what you really wish to have in life. So, yes, a lot of things are coming our way, and we are waking up to gratitude and sleeping to gratitude. I hope with a lotus of gratitude or whatever written gratitude or however spoken. So, that is something that is again coming to us because that's going to give us a win win situation. So, let's just further our journey today and let's talk about what do we do today in front of the mirror. So, when you first wake up in the morning and open your eyes, say these affirmations to yourself. Good morning, bed. I'm so grateful for the warmth and comfort you have given me. Darling, use your name. This is a blessed day. All is well. Take a few more moments to relax in your bed and think of all the things you're grateful for. When you're ready to get up, go to the bathroom mirror, look sweetly and deeply into your eyes. List the many things you are grateful for. Say them as affirmations. I am grateful for my beautiful smile. I'm grateful to feel perfectly healthy today. I am grateful for having a job to go today. I'm grateful for the friends I'm using to meet today. I'm going to meet today. Whenever you pass a mirror today, stop and say an affirmation for something you're grateful for in that moment. This way, we are being taught to just be thankful all the time. So, every moment we can find why we are thankful, and you will find 10 things to be thankful for. Initially, when the magic book began, I do not know how many of you could actually count your blessings, but gradually it became second nature. You started seeing, blessings in every single thing. Oh, खाना ऐसे बन गया, amazing. This is something that somebody has helped me, amazing. This is comeback courier, amazing. Your attitude kept increasing every single day. That is what life is. So now I can very proudly say that most of us are living our lives with an attitude of gratitude. And that's the most imperative, to have a foundation where we begin our life with putting power to our dreams. And then every dream comes true. Today we have journal as well, as always. The power is within us. Day 19 journal exercise. Feed your attitude of gratitude every day. Start a gratitude journal. Write down at least one thing that you're grateful for. Write down everything you are grateful for. Write an affirmation for each thing you're grateful for to use in your mirror work. Read inspiring stories about the power of gratitude. My book, Gratitude, A Way of Life, contains contributions from 48 of the most inspiring people I know. And you can also find stories in An Attitude of Gratitude, 21 Lessons by Keith T. Harrell. Write down an inspiring story of gratitude from your own experience or from the life of someone you know. So, to all the creative think tanks, today is the day when you can weave out a story of your life, like a page of your life, and you can write down some inspirational story which changed because of an attitude of gratitude. So, Radhika and the likes of hers. So, let's start putting our writing pens in order and let's type out a beautiful story which is inspirational to everyone from our own life dramas, because we have such beautiful dramas in our life. And let's unfold a chapter talking about the attitude of gratitude. Your heart thoughts for day 19. I give and receive gifts graciously. Deep at the center of my being, there's an infinite well of gratitude. I now allow this gratitude to fill my heart, my body, my mind, my consciousness, my very being. This gratitude radiates out from me in all directions, touching everything in my world, and returns to me as more to be grateful for. The more gratitude I feel, the more aware I am that the supply is endless. Appreciation and acceptance act like powerful magnets for miracles every moment of the day. Compliments are gifts of prosperity. I have learned to accept them graciously. If somebody compliments me, I smile and say thank you. This is something all of us should be ready for, and that's a lesson for me as well. So it's very easy to shirk and say, "Nahi, nahi, kuch bhi nahi." Oh, that's okay, not a big deal. But to say graciously that thank you is a magical word. And the minute you start appreciating people and things in life and you start accepting the same, you are becoming a powerful magnet for wonderful miracles every single day. And compliments are a bridge for prosperity. So learn your way through compliments. I'm not saying fake the compliments, never, but you will find things to be grateful for. You will find things to be happy about and to compliment to people. It's very important to compliment your own children, your partners, your parents, your staff, people around you. Compliments make a day. So imagine you're receiving a compliment. How do you feel about it? Similarly, others feel great. So learn to be the person who brings a smile on somebody's face. Very important to start complimenting. Today is a sacred gift from life. I open my arms wide to receive the full measure of prosperity that the universe offers. Any time of the day or night, I can let it in. The universe supports me in every way possible. I live in a loving, abundant, harmonious universe, and I am grateful. There are times in life, however, when the universe gives to me, but I'm not in a position to do so, to do anything about giving back. I can think of many people who helped me enormously at times when there was no way. I could ever repay them. Later, however, I was able to help others, and that's the way life goes. I relax and rejoice in the abundance and gratitude that I am here now in this world of gratitude. So, very simply, things happen to you, for you, from you. Be open about it. Start giving compliments. Start giving gifts. What are gifts? They don't have to be physical, materialistic gifts. A good compliment, a good advice, something appreciation for whatever. That's how the circle of life is. Start flowing in love. Let the love come unconditionally from your heart and radiate to somebody else's. Automatically, if it's genuinely from the heart, the other person will feel your vibes. And that's how the miracles happen, because your touch is healing. And the very fact that you are there brings a smile on somebody's face is such a beautiful feeling. So be that person, be the light, share your light, shine bright, right here, bright now. Today we'll do the light meditation, and for this you may need a partner. But of course, in the morning, who can have a partner? So we'll do a twist and we'll do it on our own. So thank you, Ritesh sir, for this magical chapter. We'll now move on to the power of our subconscious mind. So, yesterday we began a new chapter and we realized that everything is about forgiveness. In our life, it's all about love. So, ultimately, you and I am living in a world of love, and love is what rules us, controls us, guides us, and that's how we abide, right? So, very, very important to flow in love and to remember that it's all about love. So, till Sanjay Ritesh sir shows us the chapter, we are embracing for it. Yes. All right. Forgiveness is necessary for healing. Very, very important to understand that until we read this, right? It's all about forgiveness is love in action. Yes. Forgiveness is love in action. Please read. Thank you, Neha.
The essential ingredient in the art of forgiveness is the willingness to forgive. If you sincerely desire to forgive the other, you are 51% over the hurdle. I feel sure you know that to forgive the other does not necessarily mean that you like him or want to associate with him. You cannot be compelled to like someone. Neither can government legislate goodwill, love, peace, or tolerance. It is quite impossible to like people because someone in Washington issue an edict to that effect. We can, however, love people without liking them. The Bible says, "Love ye one another." This anyone can do who really want to do it. Love means that you wish for the other health, happiness, peace, joy, and all the blessings of life. There is only one prerequisite, and that is sincerity. You are not being magnanimous when you forgive. You are really being selfish because what you wish for the other, you're actually wishing for yourself. The reason is that you're thinking it and you're feeling it. As you think and feel, so are you. Could anything be simpler than that?
Okay, quickly for this, let me just give you an example. So, say I'm a jeweler and I love the jewelry of somebody else who's a stiff competition. I don't even know him or her. I just know of the brand. And I'm like, oh my God, they rock the world and everyone's buying them. And so rather than feeling that, okay, people are buying and I need to have clients like them, the simple fact I can do is give my love to them, give my wishes of abundance and prosperity to them. In a way, you're forgiving yourself for having judged him or her or the company. And then you're giving them abundance full wishes. And what's happening is you're resonating the same vibes back. What you're wishing to them is what you're wishing for yourself. Why only a jeweler? If I'm a manufacturer, if I'm an educator, I could be anybody. I could be working in an office, anything. If I resonate something with something and I give them my vibes, I'm attracting the same back to me. If somebody is not healthy and you wish them health, you're actually wishing yourself health. So what you're giving is what you're getting much more amplified and multiplied. So remember, this is the basic reason. The reason is that you are thinking it and you're feeling it. And And as you think and feel, so are you. So such a simple little thing in life, and we all the time looking for prosperity, we're looking for luck. My dear friends, luck is within us. If we give that luck to somebody, we get much more of it. Don't think you're passing on your luck or your wishes and you're getting left out. No, not at all. Let's learn the technique of forgiveness. Let's please.
The following is a simple method which works wonders and your life as you practice it. Quiet your mind, relax, and let go. Think of God and His love for you, and then affirm, I fully and freely forgive. Mention the name of the offender. I release him mentally and spiritually. I completely forgive everything connected with the matter in question. I am free, and she is free. It is a marvelous feeling. It is my day of general amnesty. I release anybody and everybody who has ever hurt me, and I wish for each and everyone health, happiness, peace, and all the blessings of life. I do this freely, choicely, and lovingly, and whenever I think of the person or persons who hurt me, I say, I have released you, and all the blessings of life are yours. I am free, and you are free. It is wonderful. The great secret of true forgiveness is that once you have forgiven the person, it is unnecessary to repeat a prayer. Whenever the person comes to your mind or the particular hurt happens to enter your mind, wish the delinquent well and say, Peace be with you. Do this as often as the thought enters your mind. You will find that after a few days, the thought of the person or experience will return less and less often until it fades into nothingness.
So once you and I have forgiven somebody for whatever purpose that is, you don't have to again and again and again forgive. Forgive once, and thereafter, when the person comes to your mind, even if the feeling is not so good, please wish him or her well. Wish them abundance, because that is what you're really getting in life. And abundance means in all realms, be it health, be it happiness, be it peace, be it joy, be it anything, be it health. Everything is there in that same in the word called abundance. So please keep blessing, keep getting richer, because the more you bless, the more you get blessed. Even in the morning sessions, you two of your hands are blessing, but the kind of blessings you're getting back is so much more multiplied. This is the secret of life, that if you start forgiving people for whatever they've done, and if you start giving them abundanceful wishes, you are becoming more magical, because you are going to get much more abundance in your life, not only in one part, but in totality. There'll be possibilities and you will get so much more. The acid test forgiveness. So let's understand this. What is this? So let's understand this acid test.
There is an acid test for gold. There is also an acid test for forgiveness. If I should tell you something wonderful about someone who has wronged you, cheated you, or defrauded you, and you sizzle at hearing the good news about this person, the roots of hatred would still be in your subconscious mind, playing havoc with you. Let us suppose you had a painful abscess on your jaw a year ago and you told me about it. I would casually ask you if you had any pain now. You would automatically say, Of course not. I have a memory of it, but no pain. That is the whole story. You may have a memory of the incident, but no sting or hurt or any more. This is the acid test, and you must meet it psychologically and spiritually. Otherwise, you're simply deceiving yourself and not practicing the true art of forgiveness.
So very simply, if you're forgiven, whenever you think about the person, it should not trouble you again. It should be like casual thing. The person's name has come and gone. If you still feel that huge thing, that the gap or something which is painful or sting, that means you've still not been able to forgive. And for this, you must do the forgiveness once more deeply from the heart. And this can happen even in the magic book on relationships. You can see if that is a matter of worry for you, you can repeat that magic exercise as well. To understand all is to forgive all. Let's read about this.
When man understands the creative law of his own mind, he ceases to blame other people and conditions for making or marrying his life. He knows that his own thoughts and feelings create his destiny. Furthermore, he is aware that externals are not the cause and conditioners of his life and his experiences. To think that others can mar your happiness, you are the football of a cruel fate. That you must oppose and fight others for a living, all these and others like them are untenable when you understand that the thoughts are things. The Bible says the same thing. For as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Proverbs 23:7.
So if I say all things wonderful, but if I have a malicious contention in my heart, and if I'm just saying something inside, which is, see, I'm looking at Anju right now, and I'm just saying all good things to her on her face, but on the backside, I'm just saying, oh, that's how she is. What am I giving? I'm wearing a mask. I'm faking her up. Ultimately, my life will say, okay, come on, you want to put up an act? I'll put up acts for you. You get what you are. You're thinking this, so it is. So if I put on an act, the universe sees my act, right? It can't, human beings from their eyes can't see my act, but the universe sees my act. So always be truthful to yourself. Do not fake your own emotions. If you have something to be worried about, it's time to look into them deeply and settle them out, sort them out. Remember, we have created the problem and we are the only ones who can solve the problem. No outer help can come in. People can come bless us, heal us, speak well for us, and that could be from the heart, yes. But ultimately, until you want to solve that problem or have the success in your life or understand something, nothing can work. So get this very clear. Whatever we are is what we are thinking from the heart. Deep down, what is going in our heart is what is surfacing up as reality and actuality. So let's embrace it with a positive attitude because it's all about forgiveness. And if that is so, forgive yourself because you have also been a victim. And rather than victimizing yourself again and again, start forgiving yourself, giving yourself much, much more love, and moving on. Let's summarize the chapter which we began yesterday. Summary of your aids to forgiveness. Number one, God or life is no respecter of persons. Life plays no favorites. Life or God seems to favor you when you align yourself with the principle of harmony, health, joy, and peace. Very simply, there are no favorites there. A mother may have favorites between two children, but for universe and for God, there's nothing called Pratima ji being a favorite or Prachi being a favorite. No, it's the same. If she is aligned with harmony, with love, she'll get what she wants. If I'm aligned, I'll get what I want. But if the third person is not aligned, is all the time pitying, wallowing, is going into self pity, or maybe is criticizing others, he or she will get his or her worth karma. So please get that very clear. It's ultimately only us. Number two, God or life never sends disease, sickness, accident, or suffering. We bring these things on ourselves by our own negative, destructive thinking based upon the law as we sow, so shall we reap. It's all in the mind. It's easier said than done, but yes, when we are sick, you can't think of affirmations, you can't think of being well. But the truth is, you are bringing that disease or the sickness to yourself. So even accidents are brought by yourself because you're thinking of something and you're bringing that. We've already read about that in this book also, how we bring about accidents and suffering. Third, your concept of God is the most important thing in your life. If you really believe in a God of love, your subconscious mind will respond in countless blessings to you. Believe in a God of love. So, very simply, when you start writing your blessings every morning, you are tuning yourself in to realize the aspect of being thankful. And then you're like, okay, there is a God. And yes, there's love all around, and I believe in it. And that's when life becomes even more magical. Number four, life or God holds no grudge against you. Life never condemns you. Life heals a severe cut on your hand. Life forgives you if you burn your finger, reduces edema, and restores the path to wholeness and perfection. So again, as humans, we have a tendency to hold a grudge, but that's not how life is. That's not how universe is. It will never condemn you. It will always heal you. You have a problem. It will always again want you to get restored. But now it depends upon you how whole do you want to become. Number 5, your guilt complex is a false concept of God and life. God or life does not punish or judge you. You do this to yourself by your own false beliefs, negative thinking, and self-condemnation. So again, if you think that, oh, I'm worthy to be punished or I must reprimand myself, so it is. And then you will have some negative belief, some misunderstanding, and you will suffer. Number 6, God or life does not condemn or punish you. The forces of nature are not evil. The effect of their use depends on how you use the power within you. You can use electricity to kill someone or to light the house. You can use water to drown a child or quench his thirst. Good and evil come right back to thought and purpose in man's own mind. So, are you creating or are you destroying? It completely depends upon you. Where are you heading? If you really wish to work miracles, you'll start becoming the light for people and you'll start sharing your light. But if you just want to destroy it, you'll be just dwelling in darkness. That's how you are. That's how human beings are. But you remember, we always have a choice. Today, I made a wrong choice this moment. Next moment, I have another choice to undo my wrong. So we always have a choice. Number 7, God or life never punishes. Man punishes himself by his false conceptions of God, life, and the universe. His thoughts are creative and he creates his own misery. So जो लोग बोलते ना कि उसको तो मेरे घर का दरवाजा पता ही नहीं, मेरे साथ तो बहुत नाइंसाफी होती है, so it is. You're saying it and you're creating it. You're affirming it and you're creating, you're inviting your own misery. So please be careful of what you're saying because knowingly, unknowingly, you're affirming something. You can affirm the negative also. हमारे साथ तो हमेशा यही होता है. People leave at this age. हमेशा की बात है. And that's how it happens because that's become your belief. So it comes true. Number 8. If another criticizes you and these faults are within you, rejoice, give thanks, and appreciate the comments. This gives you the opportunity to correct the particular fault. So rather than ridiculing people criticize you, please start thinking, okay, this is a reflection of him, and there are these aspects are there in me. How can I take a corrective measure? How can I improve? Look, we all are people in progress. None of us are perfect, right? But if you start condemning the person and we're not taking criticism well, you and I can't grow. Change is the only constant. We have to change for the better. So, and these people are very important. They're really important because they're showing you a mirror, whether it's their mirror or your mirror. So now that you're in the spiritual world, you'll say, वो बोल रहा है तो उसके अंदर ये है तो उसको मुझ में दिख रहा है, आप पे है तो दिख रहा है ना, उसके अंदर भी है पर आपके अंदर भी है. So coming from a person like him who has this problem is even more beautiful because it's your reflection as well. So get this deeper and understand this, that don't start finding faults. The most common thing is, if you criticize me, I'll criticize back, and that's like you can't take it. Apne, how dare you? This is a problem in you also. And you start telling each other, but that's the worst. Do not do that. Take the criticism well. Number 9, you cannot be hurt by criticism when you know that you are a master of your thoughts, reactions, and emotions. This gives you the opportunity to pray and bless the other, thereby blessing yourself. We talked about not shifting the power, right? So take their criticism, their resentment, whatever they have, as just a statement. Ponder over it. That can you resonate with that? Can you work on yourself over that? But do not let it harm you in the fact of feeling down. Oh my God, I'm in drudgery because, oh, the person said so much to me. Oh, I can't take it. I can't take it. Don't do that. Don't shift the power on him or her. No, it's not worth it. Keep blessing the person and keep thanking them. Thank you for this opinion of yours. I will definitely look into it and I will try and become a better version of myself. Is there any harm in saying stuff like that? Can we be more humble? What's the harm? Number 10. When you pray for guidance and right actions, take what comes. Realize it is good and very good. Then there is no cause for self pity, criticism, or hatred. And this is something where all of us falter. Pehle to we are asking, oh, I need the divine guidance and I'll take the right action. Now, when the guidance comes, you're procrastinating. Oh, no, no, no. This probably, maybe I thought of it. Oh, maybe this is not a guidance. Okay, let me not do it. Maybe let me do that. Then what's happening? If you've asked for guidance and you've got it, then follow it. Na? What's the point? It's like going to a professor and saying, you've done a PhD in the subject and give me the answer, and he knows the right answer, he's giving to you. And but I'll twist in my own words and write it because I think this is not 100% right. So, yes, do that and again go into a misery state. So, remember, the power is within us. Number 11, there is nothing good or bad, but thinking makes it so. There is no evil in sex, the desire for food, wealth, or true expression. It depends on how you use his urges, desires, or aspirations. Your desire for food can be met without killing someone for a loaf of bread. So, again, some people say eating too much is sinful, you don't become spiritual. Some people say sex is not great because you're not spiritual. Some people say too much of wealth is not being spiritual. Now, these are all man made thoughts. You are what you want it to be. Resentment, hatred, ill will, and hostility are behind a host of maladies. Forgive yourself and everybody else by pouring out love, life, joy, and goodwill to all those around you. Until such time as you meet them in your mind and you are at peace with them. So, the more negative feelings you have, the more love you have to pour in. Remember, if you're feeling anything negative, that department needs much, much of your love. And you are the only one who can give love to yourself, remember? Because you are giving love, and when you're so complete that others give it to you, you absorb much more of it. But your love is the foundation. To forgive is to give something for, or in other words, you're meant for giving love. Give love, peace, joy, wisdom, and all the blessings of life to the other until there is no sting left in your mind. This is really the acid test of forgiveness. The last point, let us suppose you had an abscess in your jaw about a year ago. It was very painful. Ask yourself, is it painful now? The answer is in the negative. Likewise, if someone has hurt you, lied about, and vilified you, and said all manner of evil about you, is your thought of that person negative? Do you still sizzle when he or she comes into your mind? If so, the roots of hatred are still there, playing havoc with you and your good. The only way to wither them with love by wishing for the person all the blessings of life until you can meet the person in your mind and you can sincerely react to the benediction of peace and goodwill. This is the meaning of forgive until 70 times 7. So all you have to do is keep forgiving, keep giving love until you come to a point where it becomes nothingness. That person could come and go and it won't matter to you because you have no regret, you have no malal in your heart. And that is how life is. So thank you, Ritesh sir, for showcasing this book as well for all of us. Tomorrow is day 18 and we will move on to removing our mental blocks. It's a very powerful day tomorrow because actually every day in subconscious mind is beautiful because you're realizing something that you and I can change. And now we'll move on to Luke Cotino's Magic Weight Loss Pill. So yesterday we talked about our heart, we talked about how fat cells work and how inflammation works. And we further said that we will talk about inflammation a little more. So how does arthritis, what is arthritis? Pains in your joints or on your bone joints. And arthritis can happen at a very, very young age also. So, you have pain and aches in your joints can happen young also. And how is this an inflammation linked and how is this with weight loss? Let's understand the science. So yes, please, let's start reading, Nehal.
Arthritis and inflammation. Most people today have arthritis of the knees, which again is caused directly or indirectly by inflammation. Because of bad lifestyle habits, the inflammation does not go away, making your arthritis consistently worse. So you have to tackle the cause and stop targeting just the symptoms. I believe that the human body is designed to reverse this condition by itself. We are going to look at natural ways to heal the different types of arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis, osteoarthritis, and certain kind of spondylitis. The root cause of all three is the same. No matter which kind of arthritis you have, malnutrition at the cellular level and physical stress. We have discussed the first factor in detail above. So let's come to physical stress. Lack of activity and a sedentary lifestyle are some of the biggest problems, but over-exercising can also be a chief cause. When you put too much stress on your joints, especially the ball and socket joints, muscles and cartilage through jumping exercises, the wrong form of weightlifting, and over-exercising without enough time for recovery, inflammation becomes chronic because we don't give our body the right nutrition to repair the muscles, cartilage, and joints. Obesity, too, is a leading cause of arthritis today. Your knees and ball and socket joints and spine are designed to carry a specific amount of weight, which is your ideal weight. Excess weight over a long period of time results in the cartilage, tendons, and muscles in the surrounding area to get weaker and weaker when the body responds with inflammation. Lack of calcium and a lack of vitamin D3 in the body further worsens as the bones get brittle and weaker. And the D3 deficiency compromises the production of other hormones. Constipation leads to the accumulation of morbid matter and toxins in the human body and make your body acidic, which has a direct connection to arthritis. An acidic environment in the body doesn't mean that you have to experience heartburn and acidity all the time. Your stomach has a pH level of about 3 to 3.5, which is required to digest food. When you eat too much acidic food, it reaches your colon and bowels. If you're left with a burning sensation in your rectum every time you pass stool, it is a sign that your body's environment is way too acidic and you need to make lifestyle changes. Excessive alcohol or smoking and the excessive consumption of sugar, salt, or processed food can also cause acidity. In such a case, your body has alkaline buffers, which automatically makes your blood alkaline. Before nutrition from food can be transferred into your bloodstream, it has to be at a certain alkaline level, usually between 7 and 7.5. If the environment in your body is constantly acidic and you're eating more acidic food, your body's natural defense mechanism is to make the acidic blood alkaline. To do so, it starts leaching calcium from your body, which is highly alkaline. Calcium isn't leached from the center of your bones, which is the densest part, but from the outer part, your tendons, joints, and joint ends, because that's where it is easily available and easy to leach. That's why all pain usually starts off in joints like elbows, knees, toes, and fingers, and then spreads when it's not managed to the center of your bones. This is the sign of disease becoming chronic. When it's done leaching calcium, the body then starts leaching magnesium. Magnesium is an essential mineral for the human body as it controls over 300 to 500 biochemical reactions in it. Without the right amount of magnesium, your liver and kidneys will not function optimally, and it can even lead to cardiac arrest in extreme cases.
So, of course, calcium and magnesium are very, very important for our body. But does that mean that we start having it, as supplements, as medicines? No, it also means that it's time to look into our lifestyle, change our exercising, change the way we eat, and add some dietary measures rather than having medicines. Let's read further.
Once the body starts leaching calcium, you're bound to automatically have a vitamin 3 deficiency because D3 requires calcium to be absorbed into the human body. So, the best way to make sure that arthritis does not worsen and your body starts recovering is to make your body alkaline. This is easily done by making sure your diet is 80% alkaline and 20% acidic in nature.
You read this very
Grains,
carefully. 80% alkaline and 20% acidic in nature is supposed to be a daily diet. Now, what is alkaline? What is acidic? Let's understand this also. If you want, you can make notes also in your takeaways. Yes.
grains can be acidic in nature, but raw food, water, and juices all all are alkaline. When your diet is alkaline, you allow the body to balance its pH level naturally. So there's no unnecessary leaching of calcium, magnesium, or vitamin D3 and finishing off your alkaline buffers. Therefore, a simple change of diet resets so many other deficiencies in the body that could be the root cause of most of your health problems.
One more thing about this is our body is made of 70% water. And if 70% of our day, 24 hours, 70% is about 17 hours, if we can strictly say on water or liquids, you're also making your body perfectly in harmony with Mother Nature. And it's not so tough to do. We all know about intermittent fasting. So if you really wish, it can happen. Of course, intermittent fasting means purely water is the right intermittent fasting. But if you wish, you want to add your ashgard juices or whatever you have in your smoothies and all, even that's still okay then rather than having something solid. Remember, even sprouts and all is still okay comparatively 70% of the time. Simply start your pattern and see where you can reach. So simple change of your diet reset will really help you control the deficiencies in your body. And that is the main root cause of your health problems.
Certain fruits like pineapple are rich in an enzyme called bromelain. Bromelain is an important enzyme when it comes to keeping your body alkaline and reducing inflammation even in the most chronic cases of rheumatoid osteoarthritis. Kalonji, black seed, methi, fenugreek, and til, white and black sesame seeds are other inexpensive and easily available foods rich in bromelain. To extract the best from these seeds, you should soak 2 tablespoons overnight in water and drink the water in the morning. Also eat the seeds as they have highly anti-inflammatory properties. Methi seeds in particular should be chewed for the most benefit.
I'm sure you have seen elders or people who soak this at night and have in the morning. These are fantastic. So if you can introduce them, at least start trying. See what works. Now, what's happening is if you're investing in your health at this age, I believe the younger age, then when you grow older, you will never have deficiencies and you will be already, your body will be supple and updated enough.
The traditional Indian custom of drinking water out of a copper mug or a copper vessel has a lot of power when it comes to handling inflammation and arthritis. Copper is a trace mineral in the human body that strengthens the muscle around your joints, your cartilage, and the tendons around your joints. So make sure that you drink a glass of water in the morning out of a copper mug or vessel.
So this, for this, if you wish, you can invest in a copper flask, copper mug, copper lota, or whatever, but not more than 500 ml a day. And that too, it has a science. Please keep it, please fill that vessel just before sunset and have it in the first part of the morning. You don't want to have throughout the day and not more than 500 ml because your body has too much of copper then. So you just want part of copper. And copper water does taste like copper also, but it's important and you develop a taste of it. And I'm sure many elders you've seen drink from that. So there's a science for that.
Mixing coconut oil with camphor and applying that oil to painful joints will provide immediate relief. But do this every day for a week at least. Camphor has anti-inflammatory properties and coconut oil has the ability to be absorbed in your tendons and joints. It is best to massage this oil into your skin before you sleep so you have a whole night for it to soak in. A lot of people ask me if it is true that arthritis patients should not have too much lemon because it is sour and can aggravate inflammation. However, the opposite is true. Lemon is rich in citric acid, which has the ability to dissolve uric acid and a lot of the hard deposits that could accumulate between your joints. Thus, it can even reduce pain. I also recommend taking a bath with sea salt as it contains iodine. Iodine is also essential for an underactive thyroid gland, which too can aggravate your arthritis. Fill a bathtub or a bucket with sea salt and soak your limbs and body in, because your body will absorb iodine from the salt to correct an imbalance. Keeping your body warm is also essential for good circulation. If you're putting bandages or crepe bandages around the area and joints that pain, make sure they are not too tight because you don't want to stop circulation and blood flow to the sore areas. Reduction in blood flow will hamper healing and result in more pain. Yoga is a suitable exercise and it is gentle on the joints, and certain asanas can help reduce inflammation and arthritis. Pranayam trains your lungs to send the right amount of oxygen to your inflamed cells and joints and remove the excess carbon dioxide that is trapped between the tissues of these inflamed joints, creating more pain and reducing chances of healing. I hope all these remedies possible to easily try with ingredients most of you might have at home will help abate the symptoms of your arthritis and make you believe that it need not be a chronic problem.
So, what we understand is that life is simple. If you really wish to work on anything in your body, right now is the time to start working rather than waiting for something to come up. Listen to Luke's guidance, advice, and probably intertwine in your life now. So, it's very important to do it right now rather than doing it later. Let's take the last chapter of reducing inflammation also today. So, when we have inflammation in the body, we could be having pains, aches, whatever. How do we change that? Let's understand.
So, how do you reduce inflammation? The first step is to change the way you eat. It's not just what you put in your mouth, but also how you eat it. Assimilate it in your digestive system and digest it. You must reduce the amount of junk and processed food, which causes nothing but inflammation in the arteries of your heart, joints, and everywhere else. You must also eat simple home cooked food and reduce the frequency of outside food. Whether you eat out of a five-star hotel, an expensive restaurant, or a roadside joint, you have no control over the ingredients they use, the oil they use, the amount of salt used, and the method of preparation. Well cooked and healthy home food should be a goal for every one of us. Move to a plant-based diet for 2 weeks to reduce inflammation in your arteries. At the same time, remove dairy from your diet for 2 weeks and you will see your inflammation level come down consistently.
It's very simple, removing any kind of attas and medas and removing any kind of, fatty stuff from your diet, removing any kind of any kind of milk stuff from your diet is going to reduce inflammation pretty much a lot.
The Great Indian Diet naturally has enough food that is anti-inflammatory foods such as turmeric, cinnamon, garlic, onions, and cooked tomatoes. So make sure you include all of these in your diet in sufficient quantities. All fruits and vegetables are also anti-inflammatory. You need to remember that cooked food alone without a balance of raw food in the diet also creates inflammation in the body. This is because when cooked food enters your intestines, more WBCs are produced to handle the toxins from cooked food because it is devoid of raw enzymes. It's often the case that arthritis patients have to be on painkiller. I'm not saying you should stop taking painkillers, but I do feel it's essential to change your lifestyle so that you can reduce the dosage and eventually wean yourself off them. Because one of the side effects of painkillers is more inflammation, the very cause of your ailments. So go ahead Make the lifestyle change. The human body is designed to heal itself. Once you start doing these little things that address the root cause of the problem and not just a symptom, you will feel much better.
So, very simply, you and I can change our lifestyle. We can think better, do better, address the root cause, and come to a lifestyle change. Embracing organic lifestyle will definitely help us all. Reducing our outside food will definitely help us all. And these are some things which we've known forever. But just that if you have inflammation, if you have weight issues, and you could be having inflammation, so understand the science and at least try it. Go week by week and see how does it work. Go week by week and say, does your machine fluctuate? Do you feel better? Do you feel lighter? Start journaling that so that you're able to understand. Okay, this works for me, and this doesn't. And remember, too much of anything is bad. All fruits and vegetables are also anti-inflammatory. Is great, but if you have too much of fruits or vegetables, even that's bad. So moderation is also a key. Let's read about using lifestyle to reverse cholesterol, triglycerides, and high blood pressure. So the good news is that with a lifestyle change, we can finish off our cholesterol, we can finish our thyroid, we can finish our diabetes, we can finish our high blood pressure also. Now that is the power of food and conscious food eating. Let's understand this.
Cardiovascular diseases is the number one cause of death across the United States, China, and India. It claims lives every single year and causes immense physical suffering, changes people's lifestyle, and restricts them. High cholesterol, heart disease, good bad cholesterol, triglycerides, all these words have become a part of common parlance because of how many people suffer from it. For the longest time, people have deviled eggs, saturated fats, and animal fat for having high cholesterol and attributed consumption of these as the number one cause of heart disease. What if I told you that cholesterol has little or no connection to heart attacks, strokes, and cardiovascular diseases? For that, we have to understand exactly what cholesterol is. About 70% of the cholesterol in your body is produced by your liver, and it is required for so many different functions: cell repair, growing new cell membrane, and producing vitamin D and hormones. Cholesterol is required for good health, for your memory, and neurological health. Studies have found links between low cholesterol levels and Alzheimer's diseases,
Alzheimer's.
cancer, Alzheimer's disease, cancer, Parkinson's disease, diabetes, neuromuscular pains, aches, dizziness, bloating, and the inability to lose weight and low vitamin D levels.
So very important
HDL.
and understand cholesterol is so important in our body. 75% is being produced, but it has so much of need in our body. If you have 1%, there's Alzheimer's in the family, you have Parkinson's or these autoimmune disorders, or you have joint aches. It can start with something as simple as just feeling dizzy, just feeling having bloating, just not being able to lose weight, or having low vitamin D3 levels. These are all signals that we are inching towards having this problem of cholesterol. And how do we work on this? Is by adding good cholesterol. And let's understand the science.
HDL, or high density lipoproteins, is good cholesterol. Its function is to clean the bad cholesterol from your arteries and remove plaque. LDL, which stands for low density lipoproteins, is bad cholesterol. But you shouldn't always be worried by high levels of LDL because it can be further broken down, a fact doctor tends to ignore. Large LDL particles do not cause heart problems, while small particles of LDL have the potential to do so. Similarly, triglycerides are dangerous if present in an extremely high level in your body. Picture triglycerides as fats flowing all through your arteries and causing plaque buildup, which can eventually cause clots in your brain or lower arteries, leading to strokes or paralysis of the body. Many doctors look at overall cholesterol levels, a combination of HDL, LDL, and triglycerides, and accordingly decide if you need a cholesterol lowering drug or statin. What must be done instead is to look at the lipid profile, the ratio of HDL to LDL and triglycerides. It is possible to have overall higher levels of cholesterol, but if your HDL is high, you do not require medication even if your LDL is on the higher side. If your triglycerides are extremely high, you are in a potential high risk category and you need to make immediate lifestyle changes to bring this down. Triglyceride levels rise from eating too much of the wrong carbohydrates, fats, and sugar, being physically inactive, too much smoking, overconsumption of alcohol, being overweight or obese, and being constantly stressed.
So thank you so much, Fading Nehal. Tomorrow we'll move on to the myths attached along with cholesterol. Today we've had a little purview into what cholesterol happens, how it helps us, and how immediate lifestyle changes can bring things in pretty much in harmony in our body. So thank you, Ritesh sir, for showcasing these books, and thank you, Nehal, for reading the three books for us. Now, yes, Rima Shah has already raised a hand. We'll have the heart thought for the day. And after that, we can wish the anniversary couple and then move on to a meditation. I believe all five of them are traveling somewhere. I can see Neetu Bhuvan and Sakshi and Gyanji Ushaji traveling, celebrating the couple's 10th anniversary, I guess. So how wonderful. All right, then. Today's heart thought is very beautiful. Today's heart thought is all about being in harmony, being in harmony at work as well. And let's realize that how can we be in harmony at work. So I am centered in truth and peace. Search your heart for injustice that you still harbor. Forgive them and let them go. So again, imagine that the same thing we're reading again and again, and now it's coming back to this. So if you think you haven't been able to forgive someone, it's because you feel that he or she has not been just to you, has done injustice to you, and you are harboring those feelings. So it's important to again, this is coming for the last 3 4 5 days. So there must be some reason why all the authors are bringing us down to one level every day. 3 4 authors are guiding us to forgive, forgive, forgive. So as a Sangha, maybe it's time for us to understand that some message is coming for us. So yes, Rima, please read.
Yeah. I am centered in truth and peace. No matter where I am, there is only Spirit, God, infinite good, infinite wisdom, infinite harmony, and love. It cannot be otherwise. There is no duality. Therefore, right here and right now, in my workplace, I declare and affirm that there is only infinite harmony, wisdom, and love. There are no problems that do not have solutions. There are no questions without answers. I now choose to go beyond the problem to seek the divine right action, solution to any discord that may seem to appear in the true harmonious atmosphere of this business.
So while Rima is reading it, I hope that even if you haven't met your higher self, you still are asking your divine order for the right solution. And when something comes to you, you don't brush it off as saying, "To aise hi aa gaya hoga." And that is a gut feeling your higher self is guiding you. So at least start using those solutions and see where it leads you. Enough of your own mind, at least start using your higher self's solutions also. So yes, please continue.
We are willing to learn and grow from this seeming discord and confusion. We release all blame and turn within to seek the truth. We are also willing to release whatever pattern that may be in our consciousness which has contributed to this situation. We choose to know the truth, and the truth sets us free. Divine wisdom, divine harmony, and divine love reign supreme within me and around me, and within and around each and every person in this office. This business is God's business, and God is now directing, leading and guiding our moments. I declare for myself and for each and every person in this business peace, security, harmony, and a deep sense of love for the self and the joyous willingness to love others. We are centered in truth and live in joy.
So,
Thank
how
you.
wonderful. We are all centered in truth and live in joy. And if we choose to know the truth lets us free. And what is that truth? If you start believing divine wisdom, divine harmony, divine love, and divine order, your life is nothing but magic. So start believing in that and start growing in love and light. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's have the anniversary couple now on the spotlight. I can't see them. Where are they? Yes, there they are. Yes. So, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank
Happy
you so
10th
much.
anniversary, the two of you. May you have a brilliant day and an absolutely magical life ahead.
Thank you. Magic is actually happening. We're traveling all of us together, and I'm really, really excited.
Where are
Thank
you
you so
heading
much.
for?
We're going to Samod.
Oh, how wonderful. It's a beautiful palace. Yeah, I love it. Have a
Yeah.
wonderful time and have a magical true 10th anniversary. My husband tells me our 10th anniversary, Meetu Bhavan ki. I said, okay, let's wish them.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So now, after wishing this beautiful couple, let's now move on to meditation. And today's meditation is very, very beautiful. Today is all about finding the light within us. So let's go and find it. Our back straight. Our eyes closed. Our feet firmly placed on the ground below. And let's wear a smile. Let's inhale love. Feel the love pulsating in your body. Exhale love. Inhale light, dispelling the darkness internally. And as you exhale, dispel the darkness externally as well. Inhale abundance and welcome the abundance in your body, in your life. And as you exhale, wish others abundance too. Life is wonderful. Life is magical. You are the light. You are the light that shines bright. Be the light for yourself and for others. Light, light in me. Light, light around me. Light, light that is a part of me. Light, light of which I am a part of. Light, light, light. Guide me, O light. Fill me, O light. Heal me, O light. I surrender to you, O light. I am light. I am light. I am light. So be it. Today, you go deeper and deeper in you. finding your light, finding the purpose of your being, the purpose to bring light in people's lives, the purpose to help, the purpose to grow. Let's be the light, share our inner wisdom with the world outside, help as much as possible. Visualize an ocean of shimmering bluish white light above you and imagine your crown chakra opening up in the form of 1,000-petal lotus. Start accepting the cosmic light of the masters in form of this bluish white light, energy pouring into your Brahmandra, your crown chakra. Let it pour down and fill your entire body, organ by organ. It is as if you're an empty bottle and this light is filling your entire body, just as liquid flows in the bottle. It is filling you up from head to toe. At this point, the central nadi in your body, called Shushumna Nadi, is also getting filled with this brilliant healing light. The light has filled your entire body. Now visualize it coming out from the pores of your skin, from every pore of your skin. Imagine this light. It's now emanating from your skin, encompassing all that is around you. It is now glowing and covering your whole body in its brilliance. You're now sitting in a ball of healing, divine, bluish white light. And it radiates for about 7 feet in all directions from your body. Now keep your hands on your heart. And mentally start saying the words, I am light. And start sending out ripples of this healing energy in form of concentric circles all around you. Your hands are kept still on your heart, and you are the radiator of this beautiful light. Visualize it as if you've become a radio station transmitting waves of pure consciousness. Alternatively, you can repeat the universal laws of mantra, love and light, while sending out ripples of healing energy. These laws also then become your intention of sending out healing energy. Spread the radius of these ripples of light and let it fill up your room, the space around your home, your neighborhood, your city, your state, country, and the whole of Mother Earth. And now it's covering the whole universe. This energy blesses and heals everything that comes in its contact, illuminating the lights and minds and hearts of everyone. It connects the whole of universe. Keep spreading it until you feel fully connected to this universe. This is how you anchor the spiritual light of healing energy and pure consciousness. Focus your attention on spreading the love, light, and peace and oneness in the universe by sending out these ripples of consciousness in form of spiritual light. The Vedic shloka can be recited, Loka samasta sukhinam bhavantu, which means that all the planes of existence be comfortable, at poise and contented. Let there be peace and harmony in the universe. So be it. Now, towards the end of the meditation, you can raise your hands in the blessing position and use the excess spiritual energy created to bless your health, finances, career, relationships, or whatever you feel. You can also focus your intentions to bless specific areas on earth or specific people in your life going through a rough time. Bless them with courage, love, and light. After you've done this, mentally thank the masters, the Maharishis, and all the gurus for healing you and making you a divine channel of light. Take a few deep breaths. You can chant some spiritual mantra for world peace. Om Shanti Shanti. Or you may repeat any specific affirmation for world peace or mentally pray. Any language, any thoughts, whatever. We are all one. We breathe the same air. We drink the same water. We eat the foods of the earth. We have the same desires and needs. We all wish to be healthy. We all want to be loved and be loved and love. We all wish to live comfortably and peacefully. And we all wish to prosper. Let's affirm that everyone has this beautiful feeling of abundance. That everyone be filled with light. The light that you've shared with the world. Let's be the light. And with this beautiful feeling, let's fold our hands in front of our heart and thank the masters once more. Bow down our heads a little in gratitude to all the angels and guardians, masters, maharishis, ascended masters here or any other realms, for making us a divine channel of light. Let's open our hands in abundance pose to the universe and thank them. Thank you, universe, for having our back. Thank you, angels, for showing us the magic. Guardians for always protecting us. Divinities for always showering us. Masters for always educating us. Cosmos for including us in our Leela. Expand our angel heart. We are love. We are light. And we shine bright, right here, right now. We are all open and receptive to the goodness and love in the universes. We flow in love. Let's joyously fold our hands together Rub them, generate energy, feel the heat. Let's bless our conscious subconscious for restructuring, reprogramming, unlearning, and learning. Let's bless our face, our eyesight, our ears, our mouth, our nose, our feeling of sense and touch, our neck, our food pipe, the spiritual energy, our shoulders, our arms, our back, upper to lower, our hips, our chest, heart, lungs, liver, stomach, gallbladder, kidneys, uterus, intestines, sexual organs, excretory organs, legs upper to lower, heels, soles of our feet, toe finger nails, and come back up. Light, light in me. Help me to share my light. And I wish you, my dear magical body, all the light. May you heal. May you rejoice. May you work on your optimum best. May you be super healthy. And may the weight be just as you desire to be in the optimal best. Thank you, dear organs, blood circulation system, trillions of cells, muscles, tissues, fibers, glands, bones, and my skin. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I share my light with my Sangha, their loved ones, and all beings on Mother Earth. And so it is. Nehal, Niriksha, Yashvi, Prachi, Poonam, Veena, Anju, Ajay, Pratima ji, Hina, Rima, Sangeeta, Siddharth, Vanna, Rigu, Naveen, Disha, Jitendra ji, Mudita, Archana, Sapna, Asmeet, Nitin, Prakash, Jikisha, Ankur, Puneet, Shubhra, Rajiv, Payal, Anchal, Gyanji, Ushaji, Neetu Bhavan, Monica, Kripa, Munish, Radhika, Harpreet, Sakshi Mathur, Shami and Ankur, Prashant, Parul, Sakshi Surekha, Neelam Kumar, Seema, Shruti, Shivani, Pooja, Sunita, Alifia, Chandra, Shivangi, Ankur, Richa, Nikita, Parul, Shalu, Sanya, Sakshi Mathur, Richa Sachdev, and to everyone whose cameras are off, lots of love and light to each one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Any questions? Any doubts? Or are we good? Are we doing our artist week, the date, and are we doing the weekly practice? It's very important to do that. If you haven't scheduled that yet, you can do it. Tuesday is when we begin the week 4. So until then, please keep doing those practices, and they're part of your assignment. So I hope that reminder is coming for you every other day. So thank you for doing them, and thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you all. Be abundant, stay safe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Ritesh sir. Thank you, Amrita. Thank you, Sanjay sir. Thank you, everyone. God bless. Keep smiling.